Hey, glad you're here. I have something unique. Shop decor. And it's functional. I wanted to make a character similar to Cecil the turtle I watched on Looney Tunes growing up. I will place him in a red circle so he won't fade away into the green paint of the van. I like the phrase slow and steady and will incorporate that also. I'm trying to borrow the Looney Tunes letter style, which when you look at it closely has some very unique characteristics. Unfortunately, I am not savvy enough to do this on a computer. I cut the letters out individually, placed them around the circle, and taped them down. So here we have the model ready. I taped together a couple of pieces of tracing paper to make the design on it. I will have to allow for turning the turtle around on the other door. That way he is always running forward. I'm going to make a pounce pattern. Now you want to take a piece of thick corrugated cardboard or something, and I have a piece of insulating foam. Place the paper you want to pounce down first. Then your design over that. I used a pounce wheel, which has something like a cowboy spur on the end. You go over the design and it pokes little holes as you go. There we have a pounce pattern that can be used over and over. I started off wanting to practice painting, but I didn't want to paint on paper. I wanted to paint on metal, but didn't want to buy anything. So just try to use what I already have lying around. And I found an old oil drip pan, or used oil drip pan. Well, I guess it's old and used oil drip pan. I degreased it and I power washed it. Now we place the oil drip pan on the drawing board and make sure it is secure. Position the pounce pattern over the drip pan. You can buy a pad like I did and you put the chalk in it, or some people will use a sock. You pounce, that is, hit the chalk over the pattern and rub it in, pounce more, rub more. You might need a different colored chalk or bigger holes, or you can always use Surround paper, which is like carbon paper with color. Peel off a corner and see how it's working. I can see the chalk is visible on most of it, and I used a Stabilo pencil to fill in the missed spots. Now, I am far from a professional. I'm just a guy trying something. There's probably a process of which color to start with. My strategy is not to put my hand in wet paint. Now I don't have to hurry, so I'm just going to do one color, maybe two, and then let that dry. I am using one-shot paint and thinning with mineral spirits because that's what I have. And the finish is inconsistent. There are some spots that just absorb the paint and make it rough, or might make it bleed. I did the white letters first. It does have a little black mixed in, so not to be so transparent. Thanks to Jack Fleming Artistry for that and many other tips. Next is the turtle using medium green. The underside of the shell is chamois color, which is spelled like chamois. The shell is medium brown. Add some white details. The color I used for the spots on the shell is orange, just plain orange. I know that may not be completely realistic, but if you look at it and think it's a turtle or tortoise, then it achieved its purpose. Going to a bigger brush now and painting the circle using bright red. Now using a Mac virus 444-0, whatever that means, brush for the outlining and details. From the Looney Tunes screenshot, there are small shadow-like lines inside the letters, and I have no idea what they are called. Now that's pretty much it for this trial of art. Now, where is a deserving place worthy of such a piece? Inside the office? On the walls of my shop? Nope, I have the perfect place. Hope you enjoyed something. Thanks for watching.